What's up, guys? It's me here, Garrett. Today we're gonna do shoulders today. We're gonna start out with some standing barbell press. We're gonna do a little bit of a standing dumbbell presses. That's one thing I've talked with Matt about and he kind of wants me to do. We're doing more standing presses. It allows the shoulder blade to move a little bit more, which for me, you try it at home, or not try it at home, try it at the gym. It's a really different feeling. Like I was doing a lot of seated presses and it feels a lot different. You have a lot more upper back movement. Not saying that you're using the upper back, but a lot of more rotator cuff, I feel like, is working. So we're doing standing barbell, standing dumbbell. We're doing some lateral raises. We're gonna really fill the shoulders up with a lot of blood. That's what we're gonna do, just one set though. One set, and it's called a rack run. You're gonna just pretty much pick a dumbbell, pick a weight, and you're gonna go up like increments of 5, 2.5, whatever you can do. Today I'm doing 5-pound increments. We're going 15 all the way to 30, 35, coming back down. So it's gonna be pretty intense. And we're gonna finish off with some rear delts. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this today. Okay guys, with this, when I'm doing a standing barbell press, what I like to do, what makes me feel a lot better, is when I get the weight up and I walk back, whether you walk back an inch, 2 inches, a foot, whatever, what I do is I don't want to arch my back like that. That's gonna put a lot of pressure right there. What I'm gonna do is squeeze my glutes, push my hip forward, tighten my abs. So I'm not gonna be really like this. You'll find yourself, typically on the last couple reps, you'll want to just arch that back and just throw that weight up. You don't want to do that. That's how you're going to injure yourself. So you'll see when I get the weight up, I'm not arching like this. I'm right here, keeping my glutes tight. So with this rebound I'm doing right now is just a lot of volume for my shoulders. It's a really fast and intense workout, but it fills the shoulders up with so much blood. And the first time I did the workout, it was kind of like, you know that scene in Ricky Bobby where he's doing an interview and he doesn't know what to do with his hands?
Not sure what to do with my hands.
Be good just to hold them down by your side, yeah.
That's literally what you feel like. You're just like, there's no comfortable position. You like want to lay on the floor. You want to massage them instantly because they're so filled. And then that's when I really felt it in my rotator cuff and around my shoulder blade, is right back there, especially with the standing dumbbell. I've never done standing dumbbell presses, and when I did that, it really made a difference, especially with, I'm even seeing with like some of the development in my shoulder. So when you do a rack run, if you ever do it, because they are fun, they are very painfully fun. You're gonna be that jerk in the gym, like that guy. You're gonna be that jerk in the gym that takes all the dumbbells. So you'll see I'll be like a hoarder of dumbbells over here in a second. The goal is to get 10 reps on each set until you can't get 10, to where like the last one is like 6 to 8, somewhere in there. Once you can't get that, what I do, say like with last week, what I did with 35s, I went out, I was getting like 6 reps here, and then the last couple were sloppy, and then I just finished with partials. Partials, just keeping that tension, just like that. So I'm gonna plan on getting possibly to 35 today, and then 10 each set back down. So you're doing a lot of reps. Goodness gracious. Oh. Everything just hurts after that. I don't even know how many reps it is. It's a lot though. This is where everything's uncomfortable. Nothing's comfortable after that.
We're real happy with what was going on, and at the end of the day, you know, you got to be happy.
That was fun. That was really fun. So what we're gonna do right now is a standing dumbbell press. The standing dumbbell press is really hard. Like I found that out when Matt put it in my workout, in my program, and I was like, oh my gosh, it really humbles you, for sure. A cable lateral, which on this, what I'm doing is about 8 to 10, around 8 really hard reps, really hard squeezing reps, and then 5, however many I can get, just kind of swinging reps, just getting some more blood into there. So what I'm doing is straightening my arm as much as possible. When I do this, I'm imagining my knuckles or my fingers, I'm trying to touch the ground. So when I do that, I'm actually pulling my shoulder blades down and kind of locking them in place, or as I tell myself and my clients here, I tell them, put your shoulder blade in your back pocket. So what I'm doing is, it's a very small movement, but it helps lock the shoulder blade in place, allows the shoulder, and allows the shoulder itself to move, or just the medial delt. So right here, I'm pulling it down, right there. 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 So I'm doing like a 2-second hold at the top. The reason I'm doing it right here instead of at the bottom, what you normally see, when you normally see it right there, you see more at the mid to top range of the movement. It's harder for people. When I'm doing this, see the weight's coming from right here, almost at like my hip, a little bit lower than my hip. So I'm starting right here. This part of the movement is harder now for me. So right here, that's really, really hard, but I really want to make that an emphasis for what I've been doing, because I've never really done this where the weight starts right here. So I'm gonna go right here, come up, squeeze. What I'm trying to do here is kind of create that little bit more of the bottom part of the shoulder, kind of filling up that area a lot more with the blood. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're doing rear delts. What I want to do is bend over a little bit and really drive my elbow out to make sure I'm hitting that rear delt. I'm going there to face pulls next with the rope. You can grab the handles. I like to just grab this right here. And then what I'll do, I'll stick between like the 12 to 15 rep range. My goal is 15. I always want to get 15 with these, just to fill. That's one thing that's really helped me grow my rear delts is filling them up with as much blood as I can. So, especially in the last month and a half with this rebound, I feel like my shoulders have come up probably the most. So, we're gonna get into this. Thing with rear delts is if you go too far back with that elbow, say I'm trying to drive back with a face pull, what a lot of people do is they pull far back like this and they'll go right here. That's all trap. That's all upper back that I'm squeezing right there. So what I do is I try to get my elbow as best as I can because it's super pumped right now. I try to get in line with my body. If I go too far back, I'll feel it more in the upper back. So the goal is to feel that stretch, feel that squeeze right there. So what I do, this is kind of just how I think of things. I'm always thinking about like keeping tension on the muscle. So if I'm here and I hit this machine right here, but when I'm here, I don't have anything to stop my arm from moving. So what I think about is almost hitting a wall. So when I hit the wall, so I'm doing it right now, I'm pushing my elbow back really, really hard. You can't really tell, but I'm driving and and squeezing my rear delt really, really hard. I mean, I could let my elbow go back like that, but my goal is to work the rear delt. So I'm gonna create tension in that muscle. So right there, I'm squeezing, squeeze. You can't really tell I'm squeezing, but I'm always keeping my elbow in my hand in a straight line, squeeze that rear delt as hard as I can. But once I kind of just don't think about it, if I'm just doing this and going like this, I'm just gonna think about working or taking the weight from point A to point B. And we don't wanna do that. We wanna work the muscle. Think about like stretching your arms out. Let's say like stretching your arms out. So I'm doing a face pull or a rear delt fly like that. I'm thinking about pushing my elbow to that wall and that wall. Same thing with a face pull. I'm thinking about pushing things out, really, instead of just pulling it back. If you think about pulling it back, especially with a face pull, you're gonna work your upper back. I mean, the rear delt does do that motion, but I'm thinking about going as wide as I can, and again, hitting that wall. So I'm coming, the rope can only go so far. So when I'm right here, the rope can only go so far, like that. So when I'm here, I'm pulling my elbow. Even when I'm right here, I'm pulling my elbow apart. Even when I do that, I create tension in my rear delt. Especially with that too, the same thing. I'm pulling them apart, and I get to a certain height. Even the same thing, I'm thinking about pushing my arms and pushing my elbows out. It's gonna create tension in that rear delt. I can't even touch my rear delt right now. So that's how much tension's in my shoulders. That was a bad joke. Hey guys, that was shoulders. I just finished. I can show you my little handy dandy notebook. That was a Blue's Clues reference. If no one got that, I know. Not that I watch Blue's Clues or anything. so I still don't know if I'll do calves. No, I'm doing them tomorrow. I'm doing them tomorrow anyway, so I'm gonna save calves for tomorrow. So we did three sets of the standing barbell press. We did one set of the lateral raises, and that's just the rack run. I know I write like a first grader, but that's okay. And 3 sets of the standing dumbbell, 3 sets of the cable lateral. That was the standing, where we were doing that right there. And then 4 back-to-back supersets with the rear delt flies with the cable, and then with the face pull. But that was shoulders today. Let me know if you guys like the video. If you guys want to see me do anything, any other things you want to see me train, anything you want me to talk about, whatever. Just comment, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Whatever, share the video too. I really like to hear you guys' feedback. That's kind of what I like to do as a trainer here, and as just the individual, just trying to get better every single day. I like to hear feedback, so that kind of helps me get better at bodybuilding, at being a trainer, being better at whatever I'm doing in life. So, and just so you guys know, I live here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I train at High Point Sports and Wellness. That's the gym I train at. So, and I just train at this gym. So, if you guys are ever in Albuquerque, come to High Point Sports and Wellness. It's a really good gym, really good environment. It's not your normal, like, hardcore gym or anything like that, but it's got a really good atmosphere, really good positive energy in here. Love the people I work with, love the people I train too. So, it's always good being in an environment that motivates you, inspires you, and just you want everyone else around you to be better, and they push you to be better as well. So even Brandon back here, even though he's a jerk sometimes and is a mean friend, he pushes me. He pushes me, and he's helped me get this stuff going. So really helps me, motivates me that we're doing this now. Just show you guys what we're doing, what I'm doing, and just if I can help anyone, if I can help one person, that my day's made. So, but yeah, again, let me know if you guys like the video, subscribe, comment, tell your friends, whoever. So that's a wrap for today.